as we get acquainted with some new guests with the Earth Rangers. Amanda and Cassandra both here again, and we started off with the European barn owl, which is just an absolutely beautiful animal. And now you have two animals that I'm not used to seeing as a demo animal. These are very cool. What do you have, Amanda?
Absolutely. Well, this is Timber, and he's actually a pine marten.
Okay. So I don't know if everybody's heard of a pine marten. They kind of look like a weasel to me.
Definitely. They're in the weasel family. So they are related to things like otters, badgers, mink, or fishers that we might have around here.
Yep.
You can find them living all across Canada, though, really. And then there are a few populations in the United States as well.
In the wild, not exactly a touchy-feely animal. Not one you want to approach, right?
Definitely not. And you probably wouldn't even see one in the wild. They're very quick, and they live in mature forests, so they'll hide up in the trees most of the time. But if you were to ever come across one in the wild, weasels are known for being very ferocious and very aggressive.
Fishers too. I know we have them along the Seaway Valley, and people don't leave their pets out at night without supervising. Seriously.
Definitely.
In all seriousness. The claws seem to be something that seems to be a particular weapon for them.
Absolutely. They have very sharp claws that they could probably use in defense, but they also use them to grip onto the tree bark. So they'll be climbing up and down trees. And
I should mention the scratches on your wrist are literally just from handling him, not because he was angry or anything.
No, it was just by accident, just from handling him. Their claws are so sharp. And we do like to keep them pretty sharp too, because in our shows we like to demonstrate natural behaviors.
I really like that about Earth Rangers when you're in schools, that you're showing how they act and react to actual situations.
Naturally,
that's what it's all about, right?
For sure. Yeah, we don't want to do any sort of things that will come off as a trick or like something that would be circusy.
Because
we definitely want it to be a natural behavior.
And a lot of kids, you told me, both of you have said that they're like, can we touch them? And that's something that you have a pretty good guideline on, right? Yeah,
they are wild animals, and they're used to their handlers, but they're definitely wild animals. They're trained, but...
Yeah, so, and I don't think that the message is anything to do with like them being cute or cuddly or pet-like, right?
No.
So keeping it clear of that is really interesting. Cassandra, in your hand is a really cool lizard, one I've never seen in my life.
All right, yeah, this is another one of our animal ambassadors at Earth Ranger, and her name is Crimson. So she is a red tegu.
A tegu.
Yeah, so these large lizards, they grow up to about 1 meter long, and they actually come from South America. So Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Bolivia.
Really reminds me of a monitor lizard, which we would see in Asia, right?
Yes, they do have some similarities, except for the fact that these guys are found down in South America.
Right, exactly. And what's the diet for a tegu?
Tegus are actually omnivores, so they eat a variety of both plants and meat. So Crimson here, if she was living in the wild, would eat things like eggs and fruits and vegetables, rodents, and she'd even eat dead animals.
So yeah, so basically an animal, a lizard of opportunity.
Yes, she's very opportunistic. When she's walking by those dead animals, she'll be sure to make a meal of them.
And you said these are particularly smart lizards.
Yes, they're very intelligent. They do need a lot of enrichment in the wild, and even as a pet, if people do have them as pets. And they're very smart, so yeah.
So just to recap on Earth Rangers, you guys are in town for the next week, right? And you'll be visiting schools as well?
Yeah, we're visiting elementary schools. Each year, Earth Rangers visits about 550 schools across Canada. So we're doing a few in the Ottawa area, but we definitely see a lot of schools year-round.
And a big thanks to Waste Management for that, for bringing you here. And you guys travel across the country, which I think is a really cool adventure with these animals as well. If he's getting uncomfortable, you don't have to. I don't want you to get all scratched up. So if people want to come see you guys, like or if they want to know more and become a ranger, how do they do that?
So they would do that on our website, so you can go to earthrangers.com and you'll have all the tools you need to sign up to become an Earth Ranger, and you can pick which animal you want to help to protect, and you get to do your own fundraising, and it's very interactive for the children.
That's so cool. Thanks for bringing in a couple of rare animals that we see a lot of animals on the show, and I've never seen either one of these on our show, so thank you so much for that.